Ladies and gentlemen, today we're passing the torch to next year's seniors, track edition. Ladies and gentlemen, today we're going to be passing the torch to next year's seniors, track edition.
Hi, I'm Rabia.
I'm Sadie.
So, Sadie, my question for you is, what's your favorite part of Academy?
Okay, my favorite part of Academy is probably be capturing all of Academy in like an artistic way and in a way that like can kind of just show what's going on and like what's going on in a program. I think it's just a really cool opportunity for us to kind of share that.
Thank you, Sadie. Okay, so Gavin, what's something that you're excited for leaving high school?
One thing I'm excited for is going to college, of course. To Santa Barbara. Go Nachos. Let's go.
Okay. Okay, what's your favorite part of Academy? For me, my favorite part of Academy is definitely when we're getting sorted into our groups every year. Because after sophomore year, it's like we know each other, we have a say, but it really is like a fresh start and we get to make that new connections. Okay, I love that.
So what part of Academy do you plan on taking into the future?
Definitely the like teamwork and collaboration. I feel like, you know, sophomore, junior, senior year, you really learn to work together, and I anticipate eating those skills in college.
So, what was your favorite part of Academy these past 3 years?
My favorite part of Academy these last 3 years is probably the Pi Days. I think that, you know, it like helped us get really close, and it was just a lot of fun in general. Okay, yeah!
Alright, introduce yourselves.
Hi, my name is Rachel.
I'm Gavin Martinez.
I'm Amar DeVille.
My name is Elena.
Hello, I'm Benson Yang.
I'm Ali.
And I'm Jasmine Espinoza. Isabella Flores. Hi, my name's Calissa.
I'm Mia Ruiz.
My name is Normani.
Jocelyn Perkins.
I am Addison Benavides.
My name's Davin.
I'm Addison. Fatima. Jocelyn Flores.
I'm Leon Martinez.
My name is Marija Riggins.
I'm Manjot. My name is Ezekiel Bagby.
My name's Shauna.
I'm Mia Trotter.
I'm David Gutierrez.
I'm Catherine.
Oh, I'm Cabell Diaz.
I'm Marixa Jones.
Hi everyone, my name is Lise.
My name is Jen.
I'm Haley Sosa.
I'm Sadie Hernandez.
Hi, my name is Ramneet Kaur.
My name's Salvador.
I'm Damian Smith.
My name is Morgan.
I'm Ramon.
My name is Vaughn Forsyth.
I'm Leonardo Torres.
My name's Mia.
My name is Carissa Rodriguez.
I'm Estrella Nunez. And I'm Jessica.
What is your guys' senior project?
So, okay.
Our senior project is the robot. So currently we are designing a robot, and we've built it and built an obstacle course for it, given it certain tasks to complete, and made sure that the robot is able to complete those tasks in a timely manner.
Our senior project is workshops for the juniors and sophomores, depending what their like main project is going to be. Like for sophomores was sophomore presentations. For juniors, it was like lakeside lessons, and then towards the second semester, we were focusing on roundtable and doing workshops to help them be more educated on roundtable and come to us if they needed questions answered.
Our senior project this year was a recycling video, basically trying to promote recycling on the campus and create lifelong recyclers and people who are environmentally conscious. As Academy Culture, we're in charge of various things like Pi Day, certain like kinds of outreach, and also the Academy website, which should be linked on your Canvas page. So what we do on there is we are able to post updates. We also update the boards on in the back of your class of the Acada points from your Acada Cup, and we diligently keep track of all of those things. Our senior project is like a graphic design based project. We're asking teachers like what kind of poster designs they would like in their room for next year, and we're designing them, and we're going to get them printed out and have them posted around their classrooms.
Okay, our senior project is Wellness Wednesdays, and it's basically where we've been trying to make sure like students can get their minds off of their work and they could like focus on fun activities once a month.
Our senior project consisted of exposing STEM to elementary school students. So we went ahead and went to Bill Williams, and we did 3 activities with them, with the 4th graders, 5th graders, and the 6th graders. And we overall just wanted to like expose what STEM is to them, make sure they have like opportunities in the future if they are considering a STEM career.
Okay, our senior project is academic mentorship, and essentially what it is, so it's a resource you guys can use for the next few years, whether you're a junior going into senior year, or you're a sophomore, or you're incoming freshman into your sophomore year. And the resources will be there for you guys to use on the Academy website.
Our senior project is we are building a homemade keyboard out of a parallel circuit. Very basic, but very long, hard work. Yeah.
Our senior project is using a Purple Air, so it's an air quality sensor, and then we're recording the data and we're seeing the patterns of how our air quality is, and we're trying to like find ways or methods on how we can improve our air quality.
Beautifully said.
So this year, our senior project is Academy News. Academy News is just a way for us to show all of Academy what's going on in like a creative way, which is just like a really cool thing that we could, be creative and show off everything that we do.
Yeah, we get to spend all month long filming, editing, and at the end of every month, we get to watch what we've compiled of that month and watch it together with everybody.
And what is your guys' favorite memory?
So my favorite memory is always at the end of the year when we have the end of the year day where we set out the tarp and we do our little grab the bags and stuff. That's always really fun.
My favorite memory from Academy is probably the field trips, getting to skip school and have fun and not do work.
My favorite was probably junior year, doing the solar ovens. That was super fun. I feel like my group was really well. We had a really good design too, and it was just so fun, so creative to do.
I think my favorite memory was when we went to the beach recently. I think that was in Santa Barbara. It was part of a campus tour.
Was the field trip where I had Dr. Pepper in my backpack and it was in a cup, and then the bus drove away, and then my Dr. Pepper fell and spilled in my Chromebook, and then my Chromebook stopped working, and then I had to get a new Chromebook. That was my favorite memory.
My favorite memory is going to UC Santa Barbara and just hanging out at the beach.
My favorite memory is running up the hill with Haley at Windmills.
My favorite memory was probably the day after Roundtable junior year when we found out that our product had won.
When me and Gavin Martinez took Matthew Schultz and threw him against the ceiling. Please don't tell McKnight, she would be very upset, but it was really fun.
Mine was at Santa Barbara with Damien and Mia collecting shells on the beach.
My favorite memory was probably the lakeside lessons our junior year.
Probably the Windwolves field trip. A big group of us ran up the mountain and then we ran back down. And it was just a lot of fun with the water guns too.
Going to UC Santa Barbara, it was a senior trip, and I felt it was just a good time to...
It would be Roundtable sophomore year. It was the first time we all did something really big with the upperclassmen, and I don't know, it was just my most enjoyable experience.
I would say being with my sophomores. Go Petroleum.
My favorite memory was playing with the kinetic sand.
My favorite memory was probably UC Santa Barbara at the beach or Windwolves sophomore year because it was really fun running down the mountain and playing with the water guns.
Is going to UC Santa Barbara because I got to see one of my old friends there who currently goes there. So I was happy to see her and just see the campus.
Mine was when we went to Windwolves and went on the hike.
Being part of all the Johnson Toes.
Mine was right before in Gosford Village, right before we did Bill Williams lessons. I had to try and convince my friends to buy a mouse, and they didn't let me.
Last year's roundtable and being the CEO of my group and helping my juniors and sophomores. And I think we did pretty good that year. So that's my favorite memory.
My favorite memory would be sophomore year when we were first sorted into our groups because I didn't know anyone, but that kind of defined who my best friends were and now are.
My favorite memory was probably yesterday when we did the water balloon toss. And just my seniors from last year too.
Lakeside lessons from junior year. It was fun just teaching the kids some new things and seeing how excited they were to learn more about, energy.
I think my favorite memory was probably sophomore year on the Windwolves trip when we climbed up that huge mountain, and it was just overall good vibes. And I remember running down the hill with Nick and I had to carry his bags, and it was just funny, and I had fun that day. So.
Favorite memory was probably collecting shells at UC Santa Barbara.
My favorite memory is Pi Days. I love Pi Days.
When we won the race car, our thing went backwards, but we still won. No one else's car.
My favorite memory would be our first Pi Day because I was able to work with my cousin.
I have to say that my favorite academy memory is probably like mentoring, just because I have like the girls group, and we usually don't stay on topic, but that's kind of nice because it's kind of just like a little therapy session, and I really like the girls in our group and our mentors. So yeah.
It was probably like the picnic that we did.
Hanging out with friends sophomore year in Mr. Bradley's class, with all that like corporate synergy stuff we used to do. That was peak.
My favorite memory in academy was the ice cream social last year. I was with my favorite seniors, Edmal, miss you, and my two best friends, Allie and Jay. Loved them. It was a great day.
My favorite memory is sophomore year playing Roblox with Mia and Jasmine in our free time.
My favorite memory would be when we were interviewing teachers on who their favorite student was, and Miss McKnight said me.
I really liked our senior field trip to UCSB.
I think I really liked the Catafest. The Catafest was pretty fun.
Roundtable from junior year, I think my group just worked really well together, and it was just very fun, exposing our project and talking to different investors.
Just hanging out with my friends in class.
One of my favorite memories was last year, and just the Pi Days with the seniors we had, and just the time we spent just doing the Pi Days and stuff.
My favorite memory this year was a UCSB field trip.
My favorite memories are probably any time we film. I think it's just a really fun vibe. Going back to sophomore year when we were doing our PSA video. That was just that's where we kind of fell in love with doing this. I guess that's when I started wanting to do academy news.
Oh, shucks.
That is it. Thank you.
What does it look like?
Are you recording?
It's recording. You gotta get it.
What's up, guys? What's up, guys?
I was over.
Owen, stop.
This is
Let's make some music, make some money, find some models for wives. I'll move to Paris, shoot some heroin, and fuck with the stars.
break.